Perfect right there. And go for it.
My name is Allie Nicole. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Texas. I'm super excited to be here.
Perfect. Have a seat. Great little intro there. 20 years old from Texas. The stars at night, right? They're big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas. They don't like this?
In the middle of something in Texas.
Huh? Do they not like that song there anymore?
No.
Really?
No.
That was like the anthem for the whole state. Not anymore? Okay. So what do you do in Texas?
I do a lot of things.
What do you do for fun?
I play tennis.
Really? Okay. I have not had a tennis player. So this is new.
I really like tennis. I played it since middle school.
Wow. So all through high school? Varsity team?
Oh yeah.
Really? The whole
All the
nine,
big dog shit.
Interesting. Interesting. I can hit the ball like back and forth. I can't serve for shit. I'm sure you would take me to school if we played tennis.
That's how I learned how to moan, actually. It's from tennis.
Really?
It's like everybody has that grunt.
Yeah.
And so before that I was very quiet. And then like I learned that I could correlate the two. And then
Okay.
like, it became this joke on the court. Like we would all just like moan every time we would hit it instead of making the grunt.
Interesting.
And the elderly people would get really pissed off.
That would be a fun tennis match to go to. I would like to go to that one.
Well, that's why we didn't finish because we couldn't stop laughing because elderly people could not handle it.
I can see it though. There you go. Yeah. I like it. Interesting. So how far did you go in tennis?
I stopped my senior year, like after I didn't really pursue anything after high school.
Oh really?
But I still play, like on the.
Yeah, of course. Isn't it hard to find people that are like, hey, do you guys want to play
Decent
tennis?
at tennis?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody thinks they can play tennis, but then they get on the court and then they can't hit it, like even directly in the vicinity of where they're supposed to hit it.
I'm sure. The first time that I played, I hit it over the fence. I didn't mean to. I just thought you had to really crush that thing, but you don't.
No. Once you learn how to control it, then you can crush it. And
Yeah.
hit somebody in the face with it if you really want to.
Yeah, I got no control on it, so I just, not my sport. I like it, but I just can't play it. So that part sucks. So, you did any scholarship offers for tennis when you were getting ready to get done with high school?
I got a couple, but they were for the local colleges, and I was like, there's no way I'm staying in Texas. No.
You don't like Texas?
I knew I didn't want to stay in Texas.
Gotcha. Why not?
There's nothing for me there.
Okay.
I'm not the type that's like, I grew up here in this hometown, I'm going to stay here and marry someone I went to high school with, and live here forever, and be stuck here. No.
Well, let me ask you a question. Were you from a smaller town or a larger town?
A smaller town.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
If you were from like Dallas or Houston or something like that, then you might be like, oh, this place is great. But yeah, small town, you're like,
I couldn't handle the small town because with my dad being a preacher at like the biggest church there, it was just like all eyes were on me at all times. Like everybody was ready to tattle on me all the time.
your dad's a preacher?
Yeah.
Gotta pump the brakes on that one. Didn't know that. So the preacher's daughter is now doing porno. Yeah, be quiet about it. No one's gonna know. Yeah. I'm sure. So I got a question to ask. Did you discuss this decision with anyone?
I told them right off the bat.
You're like, I'm coming out.
Give anybody any kind of room to sabotage.
That's good.
And I didn't want my parents to feel that embarrassment of like someone coming up and being like, "This is your daughter." Wow. Of course, it'd still be embarrassing.
Sure.
But I want them to be prepared.
They've got the answers ready to go.
Yeah.
We still love our daughter. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And yeah, what was their reaction to you telling them that you were going to pursue this?
They're absolutely pissed.
I can see that.
Absolutely pissed.
Well, pretend that I'm the dad and you're telling me that you're going to do this. How did the conversation
it was
go?
a really uncomfortable
Well, I'm sure.
conversation because my dad's a preacher, but he's a little bit more open-minded than the usual preacher, and so he was like, when I told him, I was like, hey, I'm going to fly up here, I'm going to start. He was like, absolutely not. Blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, you're coming here, you're going to live with us. And he was like, what is it? Is it the money? And I was like, well, the money's nice, but I was like, shit, I just told you I'm going to do porn, so I can't really have a filter with you. And I was like, bottom line is, I'm a show off in bed, and I really enjoy sex. And he's like, well, baby, if we need to go to a sex store and get you some toys, we can do that. And I was like,
Really?
No. We're gonna act like that didn't just get said. No.
Wow.
I'm gonna roll right through that one.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's so uncomfortable.
Did he bring out a catalog and?
Oh my God, no. I was just like, we're gonna drop that. We're gonna stop.
So he was ready to get in the car, go buy some sex toys.
For his job, that was fucked. I'm sorry, that's fucked.
So hold on, now you're out of the house, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I have been like since before I turned 18.
Okay, so you're not living at home anymore. So he wanted you to move back to the house, get back in with the church and all that kind of stuff. And interesting. Okay. And you were just like, not gonna be doing this. It's just gonna be, you know.
I reassured them. I was like, I'm not cracked out. I'm not on a bunch of drugs. Like, I don't have a pimp. It's not like what the movies portray it to be. People in porn have families, and they try to be as professional as they can.
Okay. And when did you tell them this? Like last week?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're gonna need some time.
They're not gonna be knocking on the door here. All right, they didn't follow you.
They
over
don't.
here?
They don't know where I made sure they have no idea even the vicinity, because they would.
Interesting.
They would.
Now I gotta. Jesus Christ! A new lock on the door. New shotgun or something.
Actually, like when I first came out, I was really scared my parents were gonna like knock on my door, like somehow find me. So my parents have hired a private investigator on me before, and they found my ass.
Wow.
They found my ass.
Were you like a bad kid?
Oh yes, I was the epitome of the footloose daughter.
Okay. Do you have brothers and sisters?
They're all half siblings.
Okay.
So
where do you fall in like the age range?
I'm the oldest.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm like the guinea pig that went wrong. And then like
the black sheep of the family, huh?
All my siblings are super innocent, but I'm just like the one black sheep.
Okay. Every family's got to have one, right?
I think they might, like when they get to be teenagers, they might pop off a little bit.
How old are they now?
Like one's 12, like the oldest, she's 12, and then there's 8, and then like 7, 6.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so there's
but
a little bit.
My brothers are the younger, and they're with my dad, my biological dad.
Okay, got it. Okay, interesting stuff. Interesting. So your parents are separated.
Yeah.
And did you tell your mom?
So I call them both my dad because I don't know. My stepdad raised me like my actual dad, and so I don't like to call him But
gotcha.
My stepdad is the one who's a preacher.
Okay, got it.
And then he's with my mom, and she works at the receptionist desk at the church, and the preacher's wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they take your pictures down? Like we can't have her pictures.
Actually, they took me off of all of their social media.
Well, that's normal. Yeah, happens. They don't want to get approached with all the others, with all this stuff that could come out of this.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know what I mean?
for sure.
Yeah,
that's definitely what they're scared about.
Yeah, I'm sure. But they'll come around. They'll call you.
I think what they're scared about is a TMZ story happening. Preacher's daughter.
A TMZ story. There's not. It's happened before. It's not the first time. So
it's a very outlandish story. It makes a good news article.
It caught my ears. So I had to stop the whole thing and just be like, "Whoa, tell me about that." So yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm sure that they'll come around. They'll be supportive, and it's like either that or never talk to your daughter again. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's a stupid choice.
So
they'll come around.
Yeah. So you said you're a show off in bed.
Yeah, a little bit.
What does that mean?
I don't like to lay there like a dead fish, like 85% of the women population.
Okay. What do you like to do?
I like to ride dick.
You like being on top. You like to actually ride.
I like to ride, yeah.
Yeah, that's a rarity in this business. Every girl's like, why do I got to be doing all this work?
Really?
And you're like, yeah. I mean, they see, because day after day, if you're doing it, how often are you having sex?
Like twice a week.
Okay. And how long, when you get on there, are you riding dick for?
It depends. Like, if the guy's like super dominant, like aggressive guy, I'm gonna let him do what he needs to do.
Sure.
But I'll squeeze it in there like when I can. Sure. But if I can tell he's not a super dominant guy, like
you're just
let me be on top.
Okay. And then but how long is that going on for? How long is a sex session?
Until he nuts.
Yeah, how long is that about? Average, 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
That's depending on the guy.
Okay.
Sometimes the dude can't handle it. It's like
there's 30 seconds, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're in there. Yeah.
But sometimes he's like, okay, we need a break. We need a break for like 5 seconds. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, that's standard. Gotta get your little break and then you're back in the game. Put me in, coach. I got a glass of water, I'm back in. But But no, because the girl, why they start to hate it is they're like, these positions go on for like 5 minutes at a time, you know? And so they're like, all that fucking work on the legs and they get tired or whatever. But that's, you know, you'll see how it goes. You'll see how it goes.
But guys are just expected to like be this powerhouse for 30 minutes. But girls don't want to do anything. That
Gender
doesn't make sense.
Gender roles should not exist, right? But they do. But they do. So, what are you going to do? But anyways, that's neither here nor there. We're not here to discuss that. We're here to show that body off and watch you having sex, right?
Right.
Love it. Love it. So are you submissive girl, dominant girl, or you just kind of play the field? Sounds like you play the field.
Yeah, I do. So like if I love a dominant guy, but if I can tell he's just not super dominant or he's like really nervous with me or
Sure.
whatever, then I'll take over. But
Okay.
I love it when a guy can just be dominant and like I love when a guy can like throw me around in like different positions because I'm so small, like it works.
Yeah. So guys, word to the wise, right? Be dominant, and Allie Nicole will definitely appreciate it, right? What about with girls? You been with girls before?
No.
Never been with a girl. Wow. Interesting. Would you be open to being with a girl?
I don't like tuna boxes.
Okay.
No tuna boxes.
That's understandable. Understandable. Just know that there's certain companies that like to hire girls to work with each other, and then like a threesome or something like that, where there'd be another girl as well.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're okay with that, trying it out, whatever, we can do that. If you're not okay with that, then hey, understood, and that's it. You know?
I don't mind like making out with a girl, I'll touch her titties.
You don't want to be eating pussy though.
I'm like the ultimate hype woman. Like I do it to hype them up, but not because I'm like, oh, you're so sexy. Like,
Sure.
I love you.
But yeah, you don't want to be having sex with them. What if they wanted you to like suck the dick after it was in another girl?
I might have to drop right there. They can suck it. If it's been in me.
Sure,
awesome.
yeah.
But for
Okay. I had an ex that would not. Once it went in there, there was no more. I was like, this sucked, but whatever. What kind of things do you like having done to you?
I definitely. It's, oh my god, I feel like such a preacher star when I say this. I love to be choked out. Like,
Okay.
I love that. I like my hair pulled. I just don't like it when they like cross the line of like aggressiveness and then
Hurting?
just like being retardedly aggressive.
Yeah.
It has to be enjoyable,
Okay.
aggressive. But
How
the guy
hard
that
do you
just,
like to be choked?
knows, not like he has it planned out in his head, like every position, but there's no like,
Where do we go
like
from
the
here sort of
awkward,
thing?
like
Yeah.
where do we go from here?
Yeah.
I hate that shit. That's when I get on top. That's when
Okay.
I'm just like laid out.
It's like being a running back, right? You got to see the lane and take it. Can't panic and hesitate. You're just getting tackled for a loss. So yeah. Got it.
I guess so.
Perfect. I love it. I'm ready to see you naked. What do you think?
I'm ready.
You ready to get naked? Go ahead and stand up for me, girl. You can lose those shoes.
Okay, cool.
Not gonna need those anymore.